CEO and family killed tied to Clinton Foundation. This was no accident by Amanda Shea for FreedomDaily.com. The shocking number of dead bodies accumulating around the Clintons cannot be considered a coincidence any longer, especially now after this most recent victim has just been identified this week under truly tragic circumstances. The most scandalous couple in political history's body count seems to be on the rise once again after a brief reprieve of no sudden mysterious casualties. The latest is possibly the most shocking yet, the surprising connection that one dead citizen has to the Clintons that others did not. The casualties that keep accumulating around this crooked woman with major secrets she's desperate to keep hidden, no matter who she has to kill off to ensure it has reached an unprecedented level that cannot or should not be ignored any longer. In what's being reported as a freak airplane accident, 10 Americans, including many members of one specific family, have died in a plane crash. However, the timing of their deaths, including one person in particular on board, is less than ironic after what he just exposed of Hillary's, which cannot be ignored. We're not the only people asking this very important question of how, why, and where this happened. The way they crashed would have been particularly difficult in this day and age, yet somehow it happened anyway. Bloomberg reports Bridgewater Associates executive Bruce Steinberg and his family were among 10 Americans killed with a charter plane crashed into a mountain in Costa Rica on Sunday. The Bridgewater family lost Bruce Steinberg, a senior investor at Bridgewater and a wonderful man in his family. Ray Dalio, the founder of the Westport, Connecticut-based hedge fund, said in a statement on social media Monday, "Right now, we are each processing this devastating tragedy in our own ways. At this time, I will be devoting my attention to doing this and helping others." From the outset, it seems like another fatal tragedy, especially since family members are involved. And it is, however, on closer look at the connection to something huge with even bigger ramifications for the powerful, it seems that perhaps there was a sinister motive involved. It looks like the Clinton curse may have struck again. This particular family reportedly has a direct connection to the United Nations and the Clinton Foundation. Steinberg reportedly worked with the Clinton Foundation in the Clinton Library. Bloomberg continues, Steinberg, 50, was a senior member of Bridgewater's research team, according to a company spokeswoman. Prior to joining the hedge fund, he had worked at several banks, including UBS, AG, Royal Bank of Scotland, PLC, and Credit Suisse Group AG, FINRA records show. The Steinbergs were from Scarsdale, New York. Matthew was an 8th grader in private school, and his older brother were both in college, William at the University of Pennsylvania and Zachary at Johns Hopkins University. Authorities in Costa Rica said strong winds were reported in the area of the crash and were being examined as a possible factor in what happened, according to the Associated Press. No possibility can be left out for certain. The AP quoted Michael Soto, Deputy Director of Costa Rica's Judicial Investigation Agency, is saying, "We have two aspects. The principal one would be some weather conditions and if there was a mechanical issue. In another crash involving a small aircraft, Compass Group PLC Chief Executive Officer Richard Cousins and 4 members of his close family were killed when a seaplane crashed into the Hawkesbury River in Sydney. At a news conference on Sunday, the director of Costa Rica Civil Aviation said the Nature air charter crashed shortly after taking off from Punta Isleta on a planned flight to the capital of San Jose, according to the AP. The Steinbergs were active in philanthropy, and the local Jewish community. Rabbi Jonathan Blake of the Westchester Reform Temple in Scarsdale wrote in a statement on its Facebook page. They were involved with the UJA Federation of New York, the AJC Jewish Advocacy Organization, and Seeds of Peace. They also were members of the Sunningdale Country Club. Hillary Clinton never seems to be able to escape scandal as long as she's a free woman rather than being locked up where she belongs. She will continue to be questioned in everything that she has any kind of connection to. She's gotten away with this for decades, more so recently. However, now her nemesis is in the White House, who can and will hold her accountable for her crimes. He'd love nothing more than to see her locked up, and perhaps this is one of the main reasons she fought tooth and nail to keep him out of office and has been more or less missing in action ever since he dethroned her and took the role of president from her. So he was working with the Clinton in the Clinton Foundation. So I wonder what the reason was that he was working in the Clinton Foundation, that he probably had a lot of dirt on her. Unbelievable. So this whole family, I mean, this is quite shocking, but it shouldn't shock us at this point with Hillary Clinton. There must be some sort of reason that this happened. Unbelievable. But again, anybody tied to these people, it's very frightening to think about. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.